welcome, and thanks so much for joining me. It's Christian of Standing Stones Healing, coming to you with another monthly card reading for your monthly messages. Thank you so very much for joining me. Now, I do offer these readings every month on the first of the month, and typically these readings are choose one of three. So you choose number 1, 2, or 3, and there is a corresponding card reading for your monthly messages. But this month, I need to do things a little differently, and we are doing one reading for the month of November. So we all have the same cards that are here to offer us messages and encouragement for our November. So thank you so very much for joining me. I'm honored to have you here this month, November 2024. Now, I've shuffled up the cards, but of course, as always, I don't know what they are. I don't look at them when I'm shuffling them, so I have no idea what they are. So let's see what we've got. Our first card for November is the Celtic Dragon Tarot card. Ha ha ha! It is the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands. Absolutely, I'm feeling this card, and I'm getting things coming up on this card. Maybe you are too, just based on the picture, but we're going to talk about it. First, though, let's see what else we have. We have, for our angel card, Archangel Uriel, who says, "Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind." Beautiful, Archangel Uriel. Thank you so very much. For November, we had 2 Archangel cards that popped out. Let's see what these are. They are Relationship Harmony. Archangel Raguel says, "We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now." Beautiful. Thank you very much, angels, for the assistance with the relationship harmony. And our second Archangel card for November is Sensitivity. Archangel Haniel says, "You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings." Absolutely. Thank you very much for the encouragement. Our fairy card for November is Laughter. It is laughter. Absolutely. I love it. Thank you very much, fairies, for the laughter. And our Viking rune for November is the Rune of the Warrior. The Rune of the Warrior. Okay, so what is happening? What is going on with these cards for November? Now, these cards, they're for all of us for November. And so what these are really doing is they are pointing out to us aspects and perspectives that maybe we haven't been considering, maybe we might want to consider. Maybe not all of the reading will resonate with you for your November. That's okay. Take from it what you will and what does resonate with you, and of course leave the rest. However, you might also want to tune into this reading at the end of November because some things that might not resonate with you now very well may resonate with you at the end of the month. So here's what's going on. This card, the 10 of Wands, is very much all about an uphill climb. We've got this person struggling to climb up the mountain. It looks kind of treacherous. It looks challenging. I don't know about you, but I'm getting some frustration along with this. I'm getting some questions of when will this end? When will I get to the top of the mountain? I even just heard, how the heck did I get here? How did I find myself in this position? And so there's some real encouragement for us that there's acknowledgement here and validation of the struggle. Now, if you're not feeling like this right now, perhaps throughout your November, you might be having some feelings of the struggle, of the upward climb, questions of how did I get here? How do I get myself out of this? A struggle to get to the top. I'm even also getting this like push and pull back and forth kind of sensation as well, where it's a struggle and then it's not as much of a struggle, and it's challenging, but then it's not as challenging, almost like things ease up but then they're challenging again. And so there's encouragement here as we go throughout our November to honor ourselves in the struggle, honor ourselves in the challenges. Indeed, this kind of uphill climb that we are facing in our lives right now can have us feeling kind of powerless and out of control, and just with some challenges with that sense of moving forward. Here's exactly what it is: 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of an experience. And so that can have us feeling less than powerful, less than our warrior selves. And so there's encouragement here from the Viking runes to really, throughout November, work on claiming our power, reclaiming our power, taking our power back, and exercising our power. Whatever that looks like to us, maybe consider doing some activities that are going to help us to claim our power, reclaim it, and own it as we have the upward climb, the uphill climb kind of struggle throughout our November. And so we also have some encouragement from the angels to help us with this. Now, here's the thing. This uphill climb, this uphill battle may for you have to do with relationship stuff. You know, relationship stuff is the hardest stuff to deal with. It's the most challenging stuff that we will deal with in our lives. And so there's encouragement here that your uphill climb, the struggle that you are facing or maybe facing in November, may have to do with relationship stuff. What I'm getting is that even if you're not facing any kind of external relationship challenge at this time, that indeed there is an internal self-relationship struggle going on, that this experience is having an impact upon us in terms of our inner relationship with ourselves. And so it's time throughout our November to make sure that we are taking good care of ourselves and to check in on our self-relationship during November. Now, I don't know about you, but when I'm feeling this kind of experience, sometimes I am in a position of maybe beating myself up or second guessing myself and my decisions, or asking myself, what am I doing wrong, or what am I not doing right, or what can I do to make it better? And so sometimes, I don't know about you, but when I'm experiencing challenges, external challenges in my life, they can indeed have an impact on my own internal relationship with myself. And so there's encouragement here for us to make sure that we are experiencing relationship harmony with ourselves, that we're not beating ourselves up for the back and forth, push and pull kind of experience, the uphill struggle that we are having at this time on our journey. And so there's encouragement to make sure that we are working on the relationship with ourselves, and that we are nurturing that own self-relationship as we are experiencing any kind of uphill climb that we might be in our lives. And again, this uphill climb for you might have to do with relationship stuff as well. Always very important. Anytime we have external relationship stuff, to again make sure that we are focusing in on our own internal relationship and taking good care of ourselves as it pertains to our relationship with ourselves. So in other words, throughout your November, love yourself. Take good care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. It's very important throughout our November, especially as we have this kind of experience going on. Now, some other things that are going to be helpful for us. You know, when we experience that kind of push and pull, back and forth, uphill climb, our emotions are often going to be thrown out of whack as well. And so we may be extra sensitive. We may find ourselves crying easily. We may find ourselves getting angry easily. We may even find ourselves feeling a sense of anger and wondering, where is that coming from? Why do I feel so angry? What's wrong with me? But there's encouragement here to be gentle and kind with ourselves as we experience the feelings that may indeed come up, the whole range of feelings and emotions that may come up. So indeed, please do be kind to yourself and your emotions throughout your November. Interestingly enough, Archangel Uriel says your emotions are healing. And so any sensitivity that we might have, any emotional stuff that might come up that might even surprise us, there's encouragement here for us to know that it's part of the process of the healing. And it's part of the process of the shedding of what no longer serves us. And it's just part of the process of the back and forth experience, the uphill climb. And so, in other words, lean into those emotions. You are not bad or wrong for feeling them. And the emotions themselves are not bad or wrong. They're just simply part of the process and part of the experience. So definitely love yourself through them. The angels are here to guide and support us throughout the month of November with whatever kind of feelings might be coming up. Now, something else that is going to help us too throughout our November is bringing some lightness to November and bringing some lightness to the challenges, bringing some lightness to the uphill climb of it all. You know, this might not seem so funny. It might not feel so funny. The struggle might not be anything to laugh at. But can you find moments that maybe are kind of comical and maybe are a little funny and maybe do bring up some laughter? And asking yourself, where is there laughter to be found in this experience? And even not just the experience itself, but throughout November, where can we find moments to take a pause from the struggle, take a pause from the uphill climb, sit down on a rock and rest for a little bit, and just find some time to laugh a little bit. You know, maybe watch some funny movies, stand-up comedy, some funny cat videos on YouTube. I don't know, whatever makes you laugh. My cats make me laugh. I have some very comical cats, so they make me laugh. But laughter is really going to help us throughout our November get through some of this stuff. Well, no matter what your November is looking like for you, I hope indeed that you are weathering the challenges well, that you are bringing laughter into it, that you are doing things to claim your own inner warrior and remind yourself that you have the power, that just because we experience these kinds of battles, uphill climbs, struggles, and challenges in our lives doesn't mean that they define us. It doesn't mean that they hold power over us. Indeed, we have the power, and throughout our November, it's important for us to recognize that, claim that, and honor and celebrate that as we honor and celebrate ourselves. Now, of course, just FYI, in case you haven't heard, coming up in November is the Reiki Raise Healing Summit. I'll be on the summit talking all about my new book, Reiki Business Ready. I'll drop the link down below where you can register for that free online recorded summit. It's the #1 global Reiki event. I highly recommend it. And also, if you are interested in anything having to do with Reiki business, whether you're thinking of starting a Reiki business, in the process of starting, or you've been in Reiki business for years, I am hosting the Reiki Business Summit November 22nd through the 25th, live, online, all kinds of amazingness with that summit that you will not want to miss. The link to learn more and register is down below. So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here, even to the end. Thank you so much. Even though you didn't get to choose number 1, 2, or 3, I'm sorry for that this month, but it's my honor to still be able to bring you messages for our November. So I'm sending lots of blessings and best wishes to your November 2024.